pen across the middle. Hey everyone, have a look at all of these different Apaches. So this is from our first gen right through. Now some of you remember this is the one that fits an APS, so your standard kind of Gen 8 nozzle tip, which uses the much larger T-piece, and these ones actually split apart. So we had an O-ring up the top there, and this one was the OG. So this was one that we actually used for testing. You can see we originally had a hole in the middle, and then once it rises up, it allows it to go through the hole and then up. So this was right at the start. This one, so this is definitely one of our initial prototypes. What we found during testing was that this actually broke off because it's so thin inside. And when it did break off when we were in testing, it actually started working perfectly. So that gave us the idea then, we don't need a hole in it to keep on going more. That's when and this is one of the red ones that are revered out there at the moment, and people are paying like $100 for them, but anyway, that we can just have a little tiny knob in the middle there, so that when it moves up, it then releases all the air and goes out forward. This one still used the, the seal in the metal, so it clamps together. So then we went to, and this is one of our initial prototypes as well, when we moved away from that center one where we had a front cap, and this one, you unscrew that and then everything pulls out from the front. So, and that led on, and that worked very well, and that went on to our first Apache with the removable front cap, and this design which carried on for quite some time. And then we went to the Apache Prime. So with this one here, it's gone through a few iterations, but this one actually is not kind of like the current one. So this one had the rear cap that screws on, and we've gone away from that. We've now swapped it so that it is the latest Apache Primes have a front cap now, a larger diameter spring, and that's to give a bit more room inside, because now we have a couple of O-rings up the front, and that's why the new latest Apache Primes are far more stable. They never, like even back with this one here, it could, even though there's two O-rings inside, it could kind of move a little bit. Yeah, and you can see what happens when they do run. You get a bit of wear, and that's from it going back